I'm that backwood. I'm that backwood. I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods boogeyman.
Born in a trailer with a bus screen door, mama smoked Pall Malls, daddy flick motors galore. Grew up swinging hammers and shooting at cans with a 22 rifle and red dirt hands. 8 squirrel stew with a hot sauce drizzle. First whip I drove was a rusted out diesel. We on dial 911, we cock back steel. And if you run your mouth, you might just squeal. I ain't no myth, born flesh and bone. Tattoo skin and a heart like stone. Cornbread fed with a chow on my jaw. I live by, got my good in the outlaw law. Don't tread on me when I'm minding my biz, but you cross that line, I show you what hell is. From the piney woods to the muddy flood plain, I walk like thunder with fire in my veins.
Boogeyman, I'm that backwoods boogeyman. 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 I'm that backwoods.
Out from the pines where the dogs don't bark. I move like a shadow when the nights get dark. There's a buck knife tucked in my boot leather. Ain't afraid of man or the stormy weather. Got moonshine jars hid under the floor. Trap lines laid by the creekside shore. I'm the whisper in the wind, the crack of a twig, the bump in the night when your pride gets big. Used to mud wrestle gators, now I wrestle fate. My soul ain't sweet, but mine ain't first rate. I was raised on cast iron pig, fat and grit. If you step to me, boy, better come legit. Got a 45 tuck with a hog leg grip and a chrome revolver with the snakeskin clip. I ain't hard to find, just hard to survive. You gon' need God if I come for your hide.
Boogeyman, I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods.
They call me Banks, outlaw bread, got a sawed off pump laying next to the bed. I skin my deer and skin a snake, and I skin a fake tough guy just the same. Got callous fists, not a single regret. I done buried more beef than a smokehouse pit. Raised in a place with a toothless grin, means you best not lie or you won't leave again. Stiff fit flying right nerdy in the woods with my dogs in the back and my kin in the hoods. I fix my own truck, I don't need your wrench. I dig my own ditch and I build my own fence. I got mud on my boots, blood on my knife. I live for the hunt, not that city life. Don't need a badge, I serve my code. Outlaw gospel on the gravel road.
Boogeyman, I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods boogeyman. I'm that backwoods.
I could be your brother or I could be the curse. Friend till you force me to show you worse. Don't poke the bear when he chewing his meat, or you'll wake up to steel toe stomping your teeth. Got a rebel soul and a dead man's stare. If I catch your sin, boy, you best beware. I don't bluff, I just grin and act dumb till I'm dragging your pride through Alabama mud. We got hog pens deep where the bones don't show. We don't call cops, we just dig real low. There's a church bell cracked in a bone with scar, where my boots still stomp like battle cars. This ain't no legend, this ain't no tale. This is backwoods breath with a coffin smell. So if you feel bold, go on and knock, but don't cry later when your world gets rocked.
Boogeyman, I'm that backwoods boogeyman. 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 I'm that backwoods boogeyman.
You smell that? That's gas, grease, gorilla glue, and glory. Them rigs ain't just show, they monsters bred in bonds. We don't flex on asphalt, we drown it in mud and 808s.
I wake up in camel sheets, blood on my lip, ash in my beer, resin still on my grip. Pull a fat nug from the stash box, stash, break it down clean on a mud cake dash. Backwood twisting like a gator's grin, gas so loud, got my whole world spinning. Roll that green in the cone-shaped shell, spark that flame, inhale, exhale. Now I'm stepping out, leaning on rusted steel. Chevy sitting tall on some chrome cap wheels. Got a Ford next door with a roll cage in it, and a Dodge so mean you can smell a sin. And then Toyota's bed packed with the moonshine crates. Nissan riding low, but she chewing on the brakes. Every brand repping with a southern-born soul. Big block thunder and them Barker treads roll. Hillbilly bass drop, we crushing clay. Blunt lit up and the rigs don't play. Chevys, Fords, Toyotas, Dodges. Deep in the pit where the mud god lodges. Gas, grass and the speakers pop. Crank that thump thump till the shots go flop. This a backwoods meet where the laws get mocked and the bass hit harder than a 12 gauge cock. Big block Chevy got the stacks blowing flame, hitch welded up and the axle's insane. Ford got beef in the lift kit strut, gear so mean when it climbs they cut. Dodge got a roar like a diesel fed dragon, whole front end like a straight from a wagon. Toyota on mud tires wide as hell, and that Nissan's tuned like a demon spell. Pull up to the meet like a convoy curse, stoners in the beds and the bass comes first. Speakers so deep they vibrate dirt, and the 808 hit like a gator bite hurt. Weed smoke swirls in the halo lights while the girls in the booth swing left and right. This ain't flex boy, it's rural rage. We mosh in the mud and we dance in the cage. Real Billy bass drop, we crushing clay. Blunt lit up and the rigs don't play. Chevys, Fords, Toyotas, Dodges, deep in the pit where the mud got lodges. Gas, grass and the speakers pop. Crank that thump till the shocks go flop. This a backwoods meet where the laws get mocked and the bass hit harder than a 12 gauge cock. Them headlights cut through the smoke like knives and the subs thump low like a heartbeat's life. We don't sip lattes, we chug from jars and light that blunt under rebel stars. Got Toyos caked, MTs roaring, steel frames flex when the beats imploring. A city vibe, this a field grown ride where the dirt talks back and the peace ain't quiet. Them rigs lined up like a truck show war in the cloud of kush reach the tree lines floor. Mud and trophies dented, windshields cracked, but them 12s in the trunk still punch like a smack. We don't race, we rumble, bounce shocks off bones, spit bars in the dark on a lifted throne. These country boys move like militia in boots with the weed roll tight and the rhymes in roots. Got a GoPro stuck to my dash for clout, catching burnout smoke in the bass freak out. Back window flexing from the sound I drop, and the blunt still lit when the needle pop. This the anthem of the ranch and lit of the swampy, the savage, the back road grit. So if you ain't down with the diesel stomp, stay off the lot when the big trucks run. Hillbilly bass drop, we crushing clay. Blunt lit up and the rigs don't play. Chevys, Fords, Toyotas, Dodges, deep in the pit where the mud got lodges. Gas, grass and the speakers pop. Crank that thump till the shocks go flop. This a backwoods meet where the laws get mocked and the bass hit harder than a 12 gauge cockters. No trailer queens, no pretty park jobs, just mud motors and marijuana gods. This ain't a show, it's a showdown. Welcome to the pit. Now turn this on bitch loud.
You drive what you want, I drive a Chevy. Not cause I bought into the name, but cause it's the only thing that never left me stranded.
Woke up, smelling like octane fumes, bud in the tray, full moon looms, red eyes low, still high from the ride, in a blacked out Chevy with the devil inside, Silverado flex on a 6-inch lift, grill got fangs and the pipes do spit, chrome shocks bounce like a rock concert, and the tires dig deep till the whole earth hurt. Roll me a Swisher, I stuff that pack, got a 45 chillin' in the camo rack, under the seat, yeah the bass stay armed with a system in the bed that'll set off alarms. It's a bow tie beast with the heart of war, mudding through the fields like a 4-door Thor, ain't no poser, I'm true to the name. Built this rig from the rust and flame. It's all about the Chevy, muddy, loud and deadly, blunt lit steady in the 808 heavy, bow tie flexing like a king off leash, got my boots on the dash and my soul in the seats, neon glowing, tailgate open, cloud of smoke while the gear stay broken, don't need a Ford or no Dodge finesse, I ride with the gold bow pressed on my chest, Z71 with the paint all scarred, war paint dripping like it came from a yard, hot country trim with a hard-earned dent, cause a Chevy don't ride unless the life got spent, got subs in the back blowing dust off fences, 808s hitting like parole offenses, blowing dank in the dually with the tailpipes blue, in the bed got tools in the Yeti or two, stitched in the seat, it's bloodline grit, and the rear view's cracked from that southern spit, I ain't polished, I'm purpose built, and my rig got scars from the life I spilled, got LEDs all under the skirt, while my blunt glow orange through the Georgia dirt, ain't nothing fake on this V8 heart, this is Chevy man's hymn with a back row start, it's all about the Chevy, muddy, loud and deadly, blunt lit steady in the 808s heavy, bow tie flexing like a king off leash, got my boots on the dash and my soul in the seats, neon glowing, tailgate
Welcome everybody to the live stream. If you're new here, I'm Nate Dog. Welcome. Don't mind going to the left, hit that subscribe, hit that like under my big well. I don't have my phone camera on last nor today. But on the bottom right, hit that notification bell. Hope everybody's safe and blessed. Later on, I'll put my camera back on. We are on the moza 9, clutch, brake, throttle. It is going to take me out. My e-brake on my damn rig. So I gotta wait on my neighbor. We have to weld up some brackets. No. Fucking tree there. You get her $5? Well, you could tell her this time. I'm not wrong. You could tell her. What? Never help us out here. Yeah, you can. But don't say that you can't when you can, though. There's a difference in you're not and you can't. Ian Jr. I'll be going live tomorrow from 8 to 12 in the morning until 12 p.m. before the Steelers play. But then tomorrow night, about 11:30, I'll dig in. in peace to Biff. Greg Biffle was a good dude. If you get top 5, I'll be happy. That ain't never gonna happen now. Get top 10, that'd be good. Go. And she's grown. Four laps, 3-second delay for restart, reset, disabled wrong way. Oh shit, we went for a ride. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom here in a minute. Stomach is fucked up. Top 5, baby. We know, motherfucker. That was close. I almost fucked that up myself. Favorite track. Best track in the game so far. I knew everybody was gonna go over here. You motherfucker. Oh, that was close. shit. I love this fucking game. Yeah. You lose your wheels, it's over though. Feedback is gone right now. The tires are flat. Right, Pepper just went right over me, bro. Check out some other servers here after this race. course he would take me out. Alright, Maverick. Oh, you're about to blow up. I hope y'all are enjoying the stream. I hope y'all are enjoying the stream on this Saturday. Everybody's starting to play wreckfest 2 now. Duck. Let's eat. Old trickle. Let's go, baby. Throw it from him, son. She's screwed, boys. She's screwed. Fun slinging these big ass cars around. Let's go. Merry Christmas, Twisted. How are you, brother? Hell yeah. Top 5, let's go. Gang. Hit this blunt right quick. Later when I go live, I'm gonna have my camera back on. My S24 Ultra. My webcam got broken. What were they in the woods? Were they in the woods?
She was trying to. We went in the woods for a second.
Oh, that's what's up, Twisted. She was in the woods for a second. Is that what you said? Oh, don't let them rip the vinyl. Stick. Don't let her break it in half. So she doesn't rip the vinyl with it. I got 2 husky puppies that's about 2.5 months old. They bring in leaves, sticks. And dig out into the fence? Absolutely. I got 4 dogs in total. That was wrong. You have this game? Twisted. Dude, jump on, bro. I have to get my wheel settings back working right on there with wreckfest 1. My moza wheel, when I upgraded from the G920, I gave it to my son. Every time I play with the moza same setting, it's no good. No bueno. I have to find some good moza settings for wreckfest 1 with the moza R9. Ah, took us both out. Game. Yeah, I haven't put a video out in a long minute on this channel. On my review channel, I have, but not gaming. My gaming channel, I haven't. What is it? Not no good now? What's up, Duck? There's gonna be. Want to get some people together and do voice parties, play some games. Inside. I'll take it. Oh, I'll thank you for stopping in, bro, and I'll check you out. I'm not gonna play but another half hour or so. Half hour to an hour. Are you gonna put the video out since you can't live stream? I ain't been getting a lot of people's notifications. I think YouTube is shadow banned. I'll check you out. If you do, leave a comment on this video, on this live stream after the video, and I'll go to your channel and check it out. Like I said, if you put it up, I don't know if I'll get the notification. I ain't got the notification in a long minute, couple months. Talk to you later, brother. Stay medicated too. Ain't nothing like getting high and playing with 1 or 2. I knew that was about to happen. Looking at chat, that is dangerous. I seen it at the corner of my eye. And there goes my possibly top 10 finish, maybe. Everybody in this lobby is playing in first person. Look at that. Or take you a hot bath. Go relax in the tub. Maybe it'll ease your headache. I can't wait to get my damn e-brake on my rig. I already got the sequential shifter on there. But I'm gonna mount the e-brake and the shifter in a more natural position. Well, I need my neighbor because he's the master welder. Me and him built this cockpit on me. Sounds like my wife's getting sick. Sounds like she's throwing up. Yep, she's getting sick. Think it's her nerves. And the aftermath. It was those ones. catch a lot of them. Windshield wiper about to hit me in the damn knuckles. That was a good 360. Can't wait to get my e-brake on here. I don't know why it started. No, don't hit the fuck. Nope, timed out. Okay.
Yeah, she ain't no regular bill. She a problem, she a threat on four wheels. Call her the rebel, and when she pull up, everybody know. C10 body, candy dip wet. Chrome shoes turning like a roulette bet. Tuck that frame like a pit bull squat, and the big block dump like a baseline drop. Rebel flag plate and the pipes go boom. I don't flex and let that engine assume. Low ride legend in the back road storm. Built her from rust, now she custom born. Sub box heavy, whole cab rattle. Paint so clean, make the sunlight battle. Ain't no lease, that's blood on chrome. Wrench in my grip and I did it alone. Kill switch wide, she spit and growl. One push start, got the wolves on prowl. Interior stitched like a bourbon bar, and the dash light up like a ghetto star. Low profile, but I stand up tall. When I ride through town, they all style. Rear end twist when I lean that clutch. Bass hit hard like a freight train punch. Rebel in name, rebel in heart. Took that junk and I tore it apart. Now she fire like a 4-5 spark. Country soul with a street shark bar. 22-inch chrome, deep dish wide. Tie so fat, got a gangster stride. Bed got amps in the trunk, full beat. Shake your chest when I slide down street. Air ride flex with a stance on tilt. Built that frame like a house on stilts. Ain't no show, this full-blown war. And I'm blasting tracks through the suicide doors. She dropped jaws when she dipped that front. No lift kit, just dragging stunt. Sparks fly out when I scrape that plate. Pull up mean with a backwood face. Red eye lens and the headlights glow. And the paint flip blue in the nighttime show. I don't do stock ripped in mold. This outlaw whip got a soul that's cold. I break necks in the Walmart lot. I make noise when the rest just rot. Old dudes jealous, young buck scared. Cause this ain't no TikTok build, it's rare. Toolbox ride with a country brain. But the heart in the hood like a streetcar gang. Got pistons punching, blocks they thumping. Throttle response make the concrete jumping. She the rebel, low it clean. Chrome so bright it blind your teen. Bass so loud the dash might crack. Candy coat drip with the engine black. She the rebel southern soul. Heart of a beast in a frame that's cold. 101 that's outlaw. Country made but she built for the dark. Grill so sharp it cut through clout. And the tail lights bleed when I back it out. License plate bent from the torque she throws. She burn out lanes like a warpath ghost. Ain't no rap, that's handspray gloss. Panel laid tight, not a damn thing off. Steel toe boots when I stomp that gas. Make Mustangs cry when I blow past fast. Got the squad all posted. Me front row with a blunt in my lip and the speaker low. Let the bass roll in like a wave on the block. And the trunk go boom like a gunshot pop. Ain't got time for a flex that's fake. This build run deep like a church escape. It's wrench life, torchlight, long ass nights. And I'm married to that ride like vows and fights. She the rebel, gloss on flames. Midnight moving designer chains. Vinyl roof with the door jams tucked. Clean shape trim, no badge, no luck. She the rebel, streets bow down. Hate from the crowd when the air ride down. 101 with the outlaw name. She don't talk but you speak my pain. This ain't no Instagram clout. Ain't no TikTok bill. This right here, that's backyard sweat. That's sacrificing spark plug prayers. That's the rebel. And she don't need hype. She is the hype. From the wells to the wires, I bled that frame. Got dust in my lungs from the nights I stayed. Put hard in the hood and the rage and the brakes and the fuel in the lines like a snake that waits. Now she glide like sin through a church bell town. Got girls and Daisy Duke chillin', turn that down. But I don't turn down, I just flip that bass. And I goes through traffic with a smirk on face. Pull up slow in a storm cloud roll. Kenny so deep you could lose your soul. Engine bark, got the block on edge. And the tailpipe flame paint red on hedge. The rebel ain't built to impress, so please. She built to scare, inspiring seas. She ain't just metal, she's spirit and grime. And when I ride her like I'm stealing time. She the rebel, low it clean, chrome so bright it blind. Jay. Rolled up slow to the pick apart gates. Boots hitting gravel, heart full of V8s. Got dreams in my dome, rust in my veins. Chasing the formula, raised in them lanes. Every A shell sitting dead in the weeds. But I saw that badge and my soul felt free. Twin scoop hood, bent grill, no soul. But I saw a legend waiting to roll. Toe box clanking, gloves in my grip. Came to resurrect on a tight ass trip. Junkyard jungle, row by row. Stacked our stories, gas and blow. Found a Pontiac 350 deep in the back. Half covered in dirt, sitting off track. Cylinder walls with a crosshatch. Glenn pulled that bitch out with a redneck squint. G-body sway bar, snatched that clean. Came off of Malibu chasing his dream. Scored a Holly card from a wrecked Trans Am. Sprayed the jets out, now she hits like bam. Picked up a flywheel, teeth half missed, but I welded them back, can't fuck with this. Dropped the subframe out with the brute raw force. Busted my knuckle, kept wrenching the course. Found a Monty seat with a worn out crack, but I duct taped leather in and threw it in back. Dash came out of a bird fried crisp. Still had the cluster, fake with a twist. Tail lights dim, but the shine in time. Polished them up with a cocaine grime. Snag door hinges, window cranks too. Junkyard don't sleep when you got that view. Motors in pieces, block on the stand. Cleaned out sludge with a torch in hand. Pistons blackened, cam worn down, but I brought her back like a king with a crown. Bore Mo 3 over, but slapped in rings. Balanced the crank, now that mother sings. Lunatic cam with a naughty low thump. Lifters clicked in with a redneck pump. Pull push rods from an 0400. Filed them flat, now they but a smooth thunder. Oil pump prime with a drill from hell. Block sealed up, man, you know the smell. Dropped hit as I welded from jagged bends. Spark plug cleansed with a torch and wrench. Hook a flow master off a wreck TA. Hang a zip tie, still bark like a stray. Painted the bay with rust or in black. Masked off lines with a torn shop rag. Wired the loom from an S10 frame. Spliced that harness, ain't no shame. Found a crate full of fuses in a bucket of grime. Still clicked in tight, still carry that line. Mount a radiator off a 7.6 gold. Took some finesse, but now she floats. Rebuilt the front with a nose from a bird. Bolted it straight and it roared like a word. Sanded the fenders, purred like I'm gray. Shot them flat red in a hillbilly spray. Rally 2 wheels with a curb rash grind. Cleaned them with vinegar, look redesigned. White leather tires off a Crown Vic stack. Burnouts ready when she roars back. This ain't no crate car, no turnkey show. This a redneck saga from the mud below. From the block to the brakes to the fuse box grime. I built this beast with blood and time. No barcode, no blueprint map. Just a dream in my chest and a trunk full of scrap. She fires up raw with a soul so mean. Pontiac thunder on moonshine lean. Got the shifter from a Nova. Short throw blast, she chirps second gear with a redneck laugh. No stereo needed, just pipes that yell. Every rev screams I built this in hell. So when I cruise that loud on a Saturday flex and them city boys say, what the hell's next? I just smile and say with a wrench in my grip.
From a block in the dirt to a beast on the road, turning busted up bolts into burning up loads. With grease on my hands and fire in my chest, I reach through the wreckage and I'm giving my best. Ain't nothing too broke if you know how to grind. Rebuilding my motor like I'm rebuilding my mind.
Pull that 3, I 50 straight out the bay. Cherry picker swinging like Judgment Day. Block looking tired, heads all cracked. Sludge in the pan, piston smack. Pop that manifold, intake done. Dust in the boards, no compression run. Rings worn thin, lift stuck. Rod bearings chew like a broke down truck. Break a bar twisting, bolts won't budge. Torch that bolt, yeah, hold that grudge. Wrench click, torque wrench snap. The grease game strong, this ain't no cap. Block get dipped in that hot tank clean. Scrubbing off sins like a backwoods dean. Micromotors checking that bore and stroke. Crank looking slick, not a
Drunk in the dirt to a beast on the road, turning busted up bolts into burning up loads. With grease on my hands and a fire in my chest, I wrench through the wreckage and I give it my best. Ain't nothing too broke if you know how to grind. Rebuilding my motor like I'm rebuilding my mind.
Got the boys home right, snow yelled over, pistons tight like a 4-leaf clover. Dropped in the comp cam, meaner than death. Flat tappers tapping like a devil's breath. Double roller chain, time is set. Marks a line, no rookie sweat. Slid that crank with a flash dish test. Clearance on point, torque each nest. Main caps click to 65 torque. Rod bolt slinging like pitchforks fork. Ring compressor tight, drove piston down. Each stud like thunder on redneck ground. Oil pump, high flow, pickup set. AR studs keep it locked like a vet. Heads go on with a Permatex kiss. Fell pro gaskets, ain't taking no
I
kiss.
ran the dirt to a beast on the road, turning busted up bolts into burning up loads. With grease on my hands and a fire in my chest, I wrench through the wreckage and I give it my best. Ain't nothing too broke if you know how to grind. Rebuilding my motor like I'm rebuilding my mind.
Valve train dressed with a rocker on prayer. Push right straight like a moonshine stare. Check